Hello everybody, welcome back to Sunday Berries. Today I have an exciting set of 24 colors by Holbein Artist Watercolors, and I am very excited to start this swatch. So I have to confess that I already did the swatch earlier, but the conditions in the house were not ideal. There was not a single moment of silence that I could take advantage of, so I decided to stop what I was doing and start all over again. But we are going to swatch them, and I will show you what these colors look like and what I think of them. Let's start. The first color that we're going to be looking at is Crimson Lake, and this is a 3-pigment color. The pigments are PR177, PR122, and PV19. It is semi-transparent. It has 3 stars out of 4 stars for light fastness. Here is our mass stone. I wanted to practice my circles. And watercolor so far, wow. It is quite beautiful. I saw it already and I was taken aback by the brilliance of this color, and it's quite beautiful. I am hoping that you can see this, and please remember that I do record all my videos in 4K. This is a breathtaking color. This is the mass stone and diluted version. And it is beautiful. I should have done this a little bit lighter. I guess I didn't take as much pigment out, but as you can see by this example, the pigment goes a long way. So unfortunately we're not getting the full mass diluted version. This is not going to be ideal, but let's do a lighter version right here so you can see how this color can get in a diluted version. As I was saying, I do record all my videos in 4K, so you can change the video quality using the gear from YouTube, and you can select the quality in which you want to see it. I would love for you to see it at 4K so you can really see the vibrancy of this color. The next color we're going to look at is Rose Madder, and the pigment is PR83, and this one is transparent. It also has only 2 stars out of 4 stars in terms of light fastness, so this is not a very light fast color. Mass stone. is a wow color as well. Very highly pigmented, these colors, and very vibrant. I would like to see how they dry though before I say anything in terms of the colors and everything, but when they are wet, oh my god, look at this diluted version. And wow, take a look at this color. It dilutes into this beautiful pink color. It's just really beautiful. It's breathtaking. The next color is vermilion hue, and the pigments are PO73, PR254, and PY110. It is semi-transparent and it has 3 out of 4 stars light fastness. Mastone. Very intense, very intense. I think when I was doing this swatch in the beginning, at the first time around, I was so tense with everything that was going on in the house that I couldn't really enjoy the colors. But now that everything is back to normal, I am enjoying this so much more. Loving this vermilion hue, and even though I know it has red on it, it's more of a yellow, an orange than anything else. This is a beautiful orange hue. Diluted version. Wow. Really beautiful. The next one up is June Brilliant number 2, and the pigments are PO20 and PW6. This one is opaque and has 3 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mastone. Oh. When I saw this color the first time, I was like, wow, this is a very interesting color. Very different, very fleshy. Very fleshy. It's almost, I can imagine this has white in it. It feels almost, well, very opaque. Diluted version. I think I much prefer this diluted version over the Mastone. I think the milestone feels a little bit thick rather than delicate and soft. This version right here, it's one I can work with. I made a little mistake, so we're jumping here because it was supposed to be here, but that happens. I get distracted and this is what happens. So the next one up is Permanent Yellow Lemon, and this is a 2 pigment color, PY3 and PY74. It is semi-transparent and only has 2 out of 4 stars in terms of light fastness. Mastone. Diluted version. And they feel almost the same because maybe I didn't dilute this one too much, but it is quite nice. I don't find it as brilliant as in other brands, if we compare it to lemon yellow, of course, but it's quite all right. The next one that we are going to be looking at is Permanent Yellow Deep. The pigments are PY74 and PY83. It is semi-transparent and it has 2 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mastone. And this one is quite beautiful. It reminds me of Hansa Yellow Deep, for example. Yeah, diluted version. I love the diluted version. It's really beautiful. The next one up is Yellow Ochre, and the pigment is PY42. It is semi-opaque and it has 4 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mastone. Diluted version. It's a beautiful diluted version. I prefer it a lot more than the mass stone. The next one up is yellow gray, and this is a 3-pigment color, PY42, PBK6, and PW6. It is opaque and it has 3 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mass stone. And this color really surprised me the first time I swatched it, because I don't see a gray here. I see a green, almost a green, and like those, not necessarily camel greens, but a really strange green color. And I think it's quite interesting, but I've never seen a color like this one before. Diluted version. I don't even know how to describe this color. It was very interesting to me the first time around, and it continues to be very interesting. I think because of the rarity of this color, I would probably keep it in my permanent watercolor sets when I get to prepare my own personal palette, because it's quite interesting. I can't say it's beautiful, I can't say it's ugly, I think it's interesting. The next one up is cobalt green. This is also a 3-pigment color, PG18, PB28, and PW6. It is opaque and has a light fast rating of 3 out of 4 stars. Mass stone. Beautiful. These colors are so brilliant. Not brilliant, vivid. They are vivid, and the pigment load is just incredible. So a little bit goes a long way. Diluted version. Oops. Oh, definitely such a beautiful green. Particularly, well, both are quite beautiful, as a matter of fact. Beautiful green. My God, I am really, believe it or not, even though I'm a little bit quiet, and I think it has to do with all the commotion of the day today, but I'm really enjoying this swatch. They are so far really breathtaking colors and quite beautiful. The next one up is permanent green number 1, and the color has 3 pigments, PY3, PY53, and PG7, and it is semi-opaque and has a rating of 2 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mass stone. Wow. Okay, so this one is really beautiful. Again, these are very vivid colors. I suppose I wasn't really expecting this. Diluted version. Truth be known, I am not good at doing circles, so this is a very good practice for me. And a different way to swatch too. Variety. So I really like this green. It's very unlike greens that I like, but I think it has really great possibilities to mix with others. The next one up is Permanent Green number 2, and this is also a 3 pigment color PY74, PY53, and PG7. It is also semi-opaque and it only has 2 out of 3 stars for light fastness. Mastone. This is also a very vivid green. I don't think I have seen many greens like this one, and also shows a lot of possibilities in terms of mixing. I would love to see how this whole set would be, what colors they would yield when mixed. Diluted version. Well, this circle came really big. All right, the next one up is Terre Verde, and the pigments are PG23 and PG17. It is opaque and has a 4 out of 4 star rating for light fastness. Mastone. Oh, this is an interesting green. I never got to this point, so at this point everything is going to be looking like new because I never tried these. Diluted version. Oh my god. Wow. Now this is a really surprising color. The next one up is Viridian Hue, and this is PG7. It is transparent and semi-staining, I believe, and it has 3 stars out of 4. Mastone. Whoa. Okay. Wow, this is, I don't think I have seen a viridian with this tone. Oops, there we go. I just damaged a circle here, but having fun with them. Wow, it's really beautiful. I have to admit, this is a really attractive color. Diluted. Wow, it's so bright. Not my type of color, but it's quite beautiful and stunning. So bright. Very vivid. These are definitely vivid colors. I think I could find use for this as well, to be quite honest, because it's so different. The next one up is Compost Blue, and this one has two pigments, PB15 and PW6. It is semi-opaque and 2 out of 4 stars for light fastness. Mastone. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is semi-opaque. This mastone almost feels opaque to me, but I would call other colors opaque. This is not that. It is definitely semi-opaque. Wow, it is vivid. Diluted. Oh, diluted version is just, wow, beautiful. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I do prefer the diluted version over the mastone. The next one up is Cerulean Blue. The pigment is PB35. It is semi-opaque and has 4 out of 4 stars rating for light fastness. Mastone. There is a little moth running around in here. Probably flew in from the outside because of the yard work. Don't you hate that when that happens? Diluted version. Lovely. It seems to granulate a little bit, although I cannot be sure. Oh yes, it is granulating. This one is granulating and it's quite beautiful granulation, very soft. The next one up is cobalt blue hue, and this one has two pigments, PB29, PB15. It is semi-transparent and semi-staining, and it has 3 out of 4 stars for light fast rating. Mass tone. Wow, that is a vivid color. Vivid and intense. If there is something I can say about these colors is how intense they are. Diluted version. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's really beautiful. Really very beautiful. Wow. The next one up is Ultramarine Deep. The pigment is PB29. It is semi-transparent. It has a rating of 3 out of 4 stars for light fastness, and it is granulating. So let's take a look at this one. Mass tone. And you can see that granulation right away. Very nice. Diluted version. Wow. Ultramarine is such a beautiful color. Every time I see it, I find it really more beautiful. Such a cool blue as well. And look at this granulation. The next one up is Prussian blue, and the pigment is PB27, and it is semi-transparent, and it has a 2 out of 4 star rating for light fastness. Mass tone. Oh, wow. Okay. I love Prussian blues, and this one is no exception. Diluted version. Ah, such a pretty color. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I destroyed this circle. Oh. Well, there we go. The next one up is Mineral Violet. It has 3 pigments, PB29, PR122, and PBR25. It is semi-transparent and has 3 out of 4 stars light fast rating. Mastone. Wow. This one is almost like a dioxazine purple. Has something different to it though, but it's quite beautiful. I think it is that grapey tone that is different. But it is quite beautiful. Diluted version. Whoops. Wobbly, wobbly. Wow, this is just beautiful. The next one up is light red, and the pigment is PR101. It has 4 out of 4 stars light fast rating. Master. Oh, this is so much different than any of the Venetian reds that I have seen with this same pigment. It is toasty, but it's more orange than it would be red. I guess very different. It's gorgeous. I don't find it to be a light red though. It's just like the yellow gray. It doesn't seem to me like any gray at all. But these pigments have colors that doesn't align to what we're seeing. Diluted version. Wow, see, it's very orangey. Beautiful. This diluted version is just breathtaking. The next one up is burnt sienna, and the pigment is PBR7. It is semi-opaque. It has a 4 out of 4 stars light fast rating. Mastone. Oh, very interesting sienna. It is granulating. This is a granulating color as well, and we're going to do the diluted version, and we should be able to see the granulation here, I hope. Adding a little bit more of water. Adding a little bit more water to see that granulation happen. Quite a nice and subtle granulation, just like here on the ultramarine deep. The next one up is burnt umber. The pigment is PBR7. It is semi-opaque. It has 4 out of 4 stars for light fast rating. Here is our mastone. Wow. Beautiful umber. Wow. Diluted version. Whoops. I always do that. I don't know why. You think you have it and then you don't. Such fleeting moments, my friends, such fleeting moments. Stunning color. The next color up is ivory black, and this is PBK9. It is semi-opaque, it is granulating, and it has 4 out of 4 stars light fast rating. So I'm going to do a lot of water on this one so we can see that granulation. And let's see. Mastone. Adding a little bit more with water just in case. And diluted version. We should be able to see it here, I hope. And yes, we can immediately. There we go. The next one up is Chinese white. The pigment is PW6. It is opaque and has a 4 out of 4 star rating for light fastness. Mastone. I know, Luna. I will be right there. I know you want some loving. Yeah? Yeah? And well, I'm not going to do the diluted version because there's really no point. But I did want to swatch this, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. All right, what I'm going to do is leave this to dry, and then I'm going to give you my comments on them. And I'm really excited. I remember this is the point where I had not seen the colors, so I'm really excited about this colors. So I will let you know my thoughts as soon as they dry out. And we're back. Now the colors have dried. I am very excited about this swatch. The Holbein colors are absolutely amazing. I find them to be very intense and very bright colors, vivid. I don't think they are as translucent as I would like them to be, but they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm just completely in love with, for example, Crimson Lake, the Rose Madder. This vermilion hue is beautiful. I find this particular color very attractive, maybe because I've never seen any color quite like it. Very interesting color. I don't think there is any gray there. It's more turning into that green area. This mineral violet, it's absolutely mind-blowing. I love the ultramarine deep and the Prussian blue, and love the burnt umber, and the fact that this ivory black is very soft. I loved it as well, and I love the fact that it granulates. The granulations are very soft, but they are visible, and that's quite exciting. But I hands down, I think that the Terra Verde is my favorite out of all the colors. And it is quite interesting, particularly for people who love vivid colors and bright colors, because these are very intense and bright. So yeah, I really enjoyed swatching this set. My least favorite color is probably the June Brilliant number 2. And the reason why I don't like it, it's just that it seems like makeup. I don't know why. I don't see myself using this one, but I'm willing to try it. And with that said, this is a wonderful set. I know that they have a 12 color set that is quite affordable. For those of you who are looking for a vivid and bright set, this would be a really good one. I know that the 24 set is quite a bit of a spendy set. However, they do have an affordable 12 color set. And of course, if you know your color theory, you know you can always mix and triple the amount of colors that you actually have. So yeah, quite interesting colors. I enjoyed this swatch a lot a lot better than the first time around that I did it today, because the house was on fire. So I also wanted to take a little moment to let you know that I am planning to probably do a second video per week. I am not sure. I don't want to promise anyone that I will, because I don't know how life can react, and I've been quite busy lately, so it's been quite hectic here. But it's almost going to the holiday, so that's normal as well. And Another thing that I wanted to let you know is that I will be giving away dot cards for these colors. So all you need to do is leave a comment and say I want a dot card, and I will send a dot card to you so you can try them yourselves and see how you like them. They are quite nice and beautiful, so that would be interesting. And I will use a software that will sort among the people that have commented the winner. So it's going to be really random. So yeah, we'll take it from there. And just make sure that you say, I want a dot card. So I know that you want to actually participate in the raffle. So yeah, so well, thank you so much for being here. I know this is probably Thanksgiving week for everybody and those who celebrate it. So I hope and I wish you a very good Thanksgiving Day. And of course, I will say thank you to all of you for being here. And with that said, my friends, please take care of yourselves, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.